here at the convention, you just never know who you're going to run into, and I've run into, of course, Goku. Goku, what's been going on here for you at the convention?
You are nothing but garbage, yeah, and I am the entire desert.
Okay, folks. Well, there you have it. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away now.
So another fun episode that just happened was the Christmas episode. I think it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, real fun.
Isn't that the one where you banged your wife? Seemed like fun from where I was sitting. You guys killed that. I was like, yeah, I see it.
Somebody please pull the fire alarm.
And of course, Wynonna Earp, season 3 is finishing up. Congratulations on season 4. And so over the next few weeks on the show, what can we expect there?
Oh my God. I went and we do ADR, which is when you go in and do voiceover for the shit you screwed up on the day. And it's just excellent. I don't know what I can say about it. It's very brave storytelling. Right. Emily sort of, she always just paints herself into this corner where it's like, all right, I'm throwing it all out there. Yeah. And then you sort of, as the viewer or reader, you go like, what can you possibly do next then? And so big things are happening that are mind-blowing.
All right, well, fantastic.
So I'm here, of course, with Melissa Roxburgh and Josh Dallas, who are the stars of the new show Manifest, which is coming to NBC and City TV this fall. Guys, thank you very much for taking the time to do this. I'm looking forward to seeing the show. I saw the first 10 minutes. That's all I've seen so far, so I'm only that level of the mystery.
What do you think?
You know, yeah, there's a lot going on there. So I like speaking with Jeff, you know, and he's saying like there's more coming in that episode, which I expected. So with you guys though, when you came to this project, you know, obviously like you've worked yourself, Melissa, you've worked on you know, some sci-fi and genre entertainment, and Josh, you just came off of Once Upon a Time and everything. So like when you're coming into a show like this, what were your thoughts? Like why picking a role like this for each of you?
For me, I mean, it was the whole idea of that you could have a second chance, and the choices that you make determine your character, and the idea that you could come back and reevaluate where you had been and try to make things right was appealing to me. And the character of Ben Stone was very different from the last character I played. You know, he's a mathematician, he's a great family man, but he has these faults that can make him become very alienating of the rest of his family. And he was just a man that I found very intriguing, and he's definitely a lot smarter than I am, and I found that intriguing. And to get inside his head, you know, he's a man, he's a mathematician, he's a man of science, and he believes very much in fact is higher than faith, and that is something that in my real life I don't. You know, I'm very, very spiritual, and so to get inside a head like that was interesting to me.
When I first read the pilot, I thought the premise itself was very, very interesting. I hadn't seen something like that before, a plane that goes missing. I mean, that was cool for me. And then at the same time, kind of what Josh was saying, the characters that Jeff wrote were very complex, and Michaela, for me, was special because I've gone not the plane going missing or any of that stuff, but I have a lot of similarities to her, and it was really nice to see this ballsy character who is intensely flawed, who had made a lot of mistakes, but was still trying. And I was really curious to see where that went, and yeah, that's what intrigued me.
All right, so I'm here with Ryan, the international brand manager for the Marvel Legends at Hasbro. Today you were here at Fan Expo doing some reveals of some 2019 figures.
Yeah, we're so pleased to be here. This is actually our first time that
Dwight, my designer, and myself came to Fan Expo, so we just had a panel and we revealed a bunch of new exciting 2019 figures, headlined by some Canadian characters, right? We have Guardian coming in a new 6-inch scale Legends figure. This was an update from a really old figure that Hasbro made back in the day, and we also revealed a Wendigo Build-A-Figure. So he will be coming to battle Sasquatch. If you got Sasquatch Build-A-Figure from Deadpool Wave 1 this year, they can kind of fight each other. And then we have a Weapon X version of Wolverine with kind of the headset and all the tubes coming out of him. So a really fun update. Hasbro has never done that one in a 6-inch scale. And then a classic Mystique with her white kind of long dress there. So a bunch of really fun reveals.
That's awesome. So these are all kind of the X-Men related kind of wave here.
A little bit. We're not getting too particular with what waves they're coming in. So Wendigo is a Build-A-Figure because obviously he's very tall. Yeah. The other guys will be talking more about where you can find them, but they will definitely all be coming in 2019 at some point.
Well, it is a beautiful sculpt of the Guardian figure. And like, you guys have covered a lot of the Alpha Flight characters down the way. I'm trying to think, is there any Alpha Flight guys you haven't touched yet?
I think we're maybe like 50-50. So we did Puck, Sasquatch, Guardian. I think we still have to get to Shaman, Snowbird, and those type of characters. But yeah.
But the Wendigo Build-A-Figure, that to me is very exciting because like when it comes to, yeah, we've got a number of Canadian heroes, but a Canadian-specific villain, which some people might say he's not a villain, he's more a force of nature, but a Canadian-specific villain, that's very exciting for us up here. That's great. Have you ever noticed that a lot of our characters, the Canadian characters, are just feral? Wolverine, Wendigo, Sasquatch, we're all very animal-like.
We love them though, right? Yeah. So, I mean, you guys got that. Wade Wilson, Canadian too, I think, right? So, yeah.
He's very animal-like, but in a different manner.